Hey guys, James here today and welcome to a Sims 4 tutorial. Today we're going to be learning how to make a split level in The Sims 4. It's quite a bit different from The Sims 3 as there are no constrained floor elevation tools, but I'm going to talk you through it and show you how to do it here. So I've just selected a regular rectangle room and now I'm just expanding it out to whatever size I want. It doesn't matter at all. And we're definitely going to need to put this house on top of foundation. So we're going to go into the foundation menu here and just drag up the little slider to whatever height you want. It doesn't matter. You can always change it later as well. That is not an issue at all. So I'm just going to make the room a little bit bigger so that we have a bit more space to work with and it's a little easier to see. Now we're going to want to drag a wall to separate this into two different rooms. I'm going to grab the sledgehammer tool and delete the flooring in one of the rooms and then remove the wall in between. And right now you can see how that's made a difference. And now we're going to go up onto the level above and you'll see that the flooring is actually missing where we've removed the floor in the foundation. We're just going to select the flat flooring square here and we're just going to click and drag it out across this open space just so it covers up the hole and looks like a regular roof. It's as simple as that. Now we're going to go down below again and we're going to change the sort of look of the foundation so it looks more like a wall because right now it's very 3D. I've just chosen the second foundation and we're just going to click on all the bits of the foundation around the house to turn it into the more flat one so it looks more like a wall than a foundation. As you can see now I'm just placing in a floor of my choice. It doesn't matter, of course, you can do whatever you want. We do a little bit of decorating in this so we can see what it looks like and at the end. So you have to click and drag to place the floor down the bottom, just cover it in because the way this is set up, the game doesn't actually think it's a room. It's kind of weird. It is a room, but it isn't. It's kind of weird, but it works, and I'll show you it working later. So I'm just choosing some windows now, just to get some light in here, make it look a little bit nicer. And you can see, obviously, see the catalog there with the different windows, and I'll hopefully have another video for you later, more so about build mode and not just a tutorial. Now, because this is actually on a foundation and it's not a level like in The Sims 3, we can't put windows on the lower level. But that doesn't matter because in The Sims 4, the lighting engine is so much better and light actually travels between the levels very nicely. As you can already see, I've put in those ceiling lights and those windows and you can see the lighting is actually going down onto the lower level as well. I'm just fixing up some of the foundation there that I missed. There is actually a little bit more around the other side that I missed, but I fix it up later. Nice big windows down here on the lower part of the foundation. Or the sort of split level area rather. Nice big windows. And yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. I'm just going to continue decorating it here so you can see a bit more of the game and all that kind of cool stuff. I'm just picking some stairs here. The beauty of this, what I love is, because it's not, obviously it's not what we know from The Sims 3 and it's much more simplified. It's very easy for anybody to do, but obviously the drawback being you can only do it on the ground floor of a house. You can't do it on the second level or anything like that, at least not yet. But something I do love is that you can push and pull everything wherever you want. So like, as you can see, I put those stairs down and I moved them over to the side and I've just chucked in the fence there. That fence went in with one click as well. I didn't have to click and drag it, which was really cool. Just doing the railing on the stairs, so there's a little bit of safety. Making that look all nice. Getting some lights above the sort of open foundation area. And you'll see they are actually at the right height. They're on the ceiling in the proper place and the lighting travels between the levels, which is something awesome in The Sims 4 because that just did not work in The Sims 3 at all. So I'm so happy to see that. And so I'm just getting some wallpaper in there now. Choosing what I want. Just kind of basic stuff so you can get an idea of what it will look like with a full house. But yeah, I'll definitely try to get another video up because I can do another video after this as well. I want to do like a sort of just a build mode kind of video, you know, and show you sort of how a split level can work in a full house, but like a proper house, not just a demo house like I've done here. And I'm just gonna, what am I doing now? Adding a front deck. As if you haven't already been able to tell, this is this is post commentary here, so I'm trying to keep up with what's happening. Yeah, I'm just adding a deck out the front, so I'm just getting one of the deck pieces that has the fence around it, and it's very easy to push, pull, and drag it around, of course, just like that. And of course, you can remove the fence if you don't want it. Not a hard thing to do at all. So I'm just copying the stairs from the split level area, but I do change the stairs because those stairs don't really look like they make sense on the on the front of the house, but well, on the front of the box, I guess, as it is. So yeah, I changed those into a more appropriate stair, just a nice white stair to sort of match it. Nothing too special. And now I'm going up onto the upper level and doing the roof, and you get a quick glimpse at sort of how the roof tool works. It is so smooth, so easy to use. I can't wait to show you more next week when the game comes out and I can record as much as I want. Get excited for that. I'm probably going to do some live streams as well, so make sure you're ready for all of those. Just changing the roof texture to make it look like a decent little box anyways. So I'm just going to add on some doors and more windows now to sort of finish it off, and then we're going to do some wallpapers as well. You know, all the basic sort of house stuff. But I've shown you how to do the split level and how simple it actually is. It is a little bit glitchy with the way it works. It's kind of like a little bit of a hack to sort of make that happen. But it totally does work in terms of your Sims being able to use it, which I do show you in a little bit later in the video, which we will see coming up shortly. So I'm just doing the little stone on the deck there and a little pathway for my sim to get up there. Just a randomized sim I made there so I could get straight into building, because I didn't want to actually make a sim. I just wanted to build. That's what I wanted to do. But you can see here how the house actually acts like it's two different rooms. When I'm putting on this wallpaper, you can see the back half where the split level is. That's actually separated from the main house. And something else I noticed is that when we go inside the house, the split level half actually has that wallpaper on the inside as well, because the split level area is kind of like weird and glitchy, like I said. You'll see it in a moment, and you'll see me how to fix it. If you hold down Alt on the keyboard, that actually only paints one wall, because by default it will paint an entire room. If you hold down Alt, it will paint like one wall face. And then you can obviously paint one square wall at a time. Now I'm just putting in some very basic furniture, and by basic I mean literally very basic. 2 sofas, and I put in a bed, and that's it in this house, just so I can demonstrate to you that both areas of the house work just fine and is totally a feasible thing that you can actually do. So you can see those bricks on the inside there. I do fix that a bit later, but it's not really important. I didn't save this house or anything. It's not hard to rebuild. So anyways, going into live mode here, we're going to get my sim to come sit on the couch just so you can see how it all works. So he'll jump up the stairs here. He's very happy. He's feeling fine, actually, is how he's feeling. Yeah, so he's just going to walk in the door, just sit on the couch, and then I'm going to show you him using the bed, just showing to you that you can, in fact, do split levels, and that it totally works in The Sims 4. Obviously, it's much more limited, as I've said before, than it was in The Sims 3, but it's still a very cool thing that still has a possibility to be used. Someone doing push-ups out the front of my house for some reason. Anyways, there he is, getting into bed, having a quick nap. And yeah, so it totally works. So when you get your hands on The Sims 4, definitely give it a go, because this is nothing like split leveling in The Sims 3. It is much more limited, there's no doubt about that, but it is so easy for any of you guys that have had problems with it in the past to give it a go this time around, which I think is really awesome. So here I am just painting up the walls, and this is when I also realized, oh, hang on, it's on the inside. And then as soon as I paint it, I think I'm holding, am I doing this? Okay, no, I held down Alt this time round so that it actually worked. Yeah, because it, like I said, it's very, very kind of glitchy, but it's still cool, still works. And I'm just showing you that you can in fact expand it, but you do get this weird glitch here, and you have to remove this sort of inner wall here. And again, I'm using the sledgehammer tool here to remove the excess walls, but I realized I did it wrong. So I'm just removing the inner wall here, and then you again use the sledgehammer tool on the flooring there, and then you'll see that it actually just expands that sort of lower split level area. So you can totally extend the split level, not hard at all, it's quite easy. And it's something that I think will be really cool to play around with in the base game. At least we get something that we can have a little bit of fun with anyways. And I'm just going to expand the roof to finish it off. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. It's like sort of build mode / tutorial on split leveling. I will see you next time, and I hope you guys have an awesome day.